All right, so I'm not really an expert when it comes to basketball, but my buddy here to the left of me, Brett Bryant, he knows the most about basketball than any person I know. And today we're talking: are the Golden State
Right, so.
Warriors, are they really a lock to win in 2019? What do you think?
Are the Warriors a lock to win the championship in 2019? You might as well break out the calendar and write it on there, bud, because they're a lock to win the championship.
You think so?
Absolutely. 100% without a shadow of a doubt. No one's denying the Warriors are going to win the ship in 2019.
If there's anyone that could even give them a challenge or a roadblock, what team do you see giving them a challenge?
In the Western Conference, the only team that's going to give the Warriors a challenge is the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets took them to 7 games. They should have won. Chris Paul got hurt. If Chris Paul didn't get hurt, they probably would have won the finals this year. They were the only team that clearly had the Warriors rattled. I mean, they had the Warriors down in the series for the first time in how many years,
Since Kevin Durant, OKC,
Yeah. Kevin Durant, OKC, summer 2016. Man, I'm telling you, the only team, there's 2 teams in the entire NBA that even pose a legitimate, minute threat to the Warriors. The Houston Rockets, and in the East, the Boston Celtics.
So you give LeBron James no credit at all on this Laker team? You do not think he's even going to do anything with this team? You think?
No.
He's going to make them a better team than they are right now.
He
obviously
will be a better team, but they were piss poor horrible the past few years. I mean, that Lakers team might have been able to beat the JV team at the local high school, but that's about it. They were terrible.
Is this Lakers team that LeBron is on now, are they better than the Cleveland team LeBron was on?
No, I don't think so. I think I would, if I were...
Even with Rajon Rondo?
Well, they did add good pieces. They added Rajon Rondo. They added Lance Stevenson.
And what are they going to do with Lonzo Ball? Let's get into that. Now that they added Rajon Rondo, how's that going to work out?
Well, it's been said on ESPN that the management said they're going to both compete for the position. I mean, Lonzo Ball has cartilage tear.
So Lonzo's going to be a backup. Who
saw
that
Lonzo's
coming,
going to be a
right?
backup. Lonzo's going to be a backup. Rajon Rondo was an absolute killer, man. The only knock on Rajon Rondo is he can't shoot. He couldn't throw a beach ball in the ocean standing on a boat. That's the only thing with Rajon Rondo. But he plays defense. He's a team player. He'll average 10 to 12 assists a game. And he's got grit. He's that dude that is going to ride or die with you the whole time. But the Lakers don't have enough. I don't think the Lakers right now are any better than the Cleveland Cavaliers were last year. It's going to be a LeBron show. They didn't add shooters, which is what they need. They don't have anybody else that can really be the Robin to LeBron James's Batman. They don't have anything. Now, are they an upgrade from what they have been? Yes. But they struck out in free agency. Obviously, they landed LeBron James, so that's a huge, massive hit. They didn't get Paul George. The Kawhi Leonard deal's not going to go down like everybody thinks. Why would the Spurs trade away one of the best players in the league and then have to see him 5-6 times a year? You know what I mean? They're not going to do it. Even though he's going to walk and go there next year, the Spurs aren't going to do it this year.
So Boogie Cousins, and the biggest thing in free agency since maybe KD, do you think he's going to add to this Warrior team? Everybody's so afraid now that they added Boogie Cousins that it's not even worth watching basketball anymore. They're a lock to win. Do you think he adds that much more talent to this team? Or do you think his injuries are going to linger because no one's ever recovered from Achilles injury that great? There's been a few of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think he's going to hurt the team. I think on paper, people are going to be blown away because it's oh my gosh, there's so much talent. What are we going to do? But we don't know how Boogie's going to come back from that injury. The reports say that he's not going to be back until December or January. You know how injuries go. It might be February. It might be March. But then you have to think about how are they going to play together. Boogie's a traditional center. He plays with his back to the basket. Are they going to form an offense around him? My personal opinion is no. The Warriors are so good in everything they do. Boogie, if anything, what might slow them down, they play up tempo. They make a lot of passes. Boogie requires a lot of attention. So I still think they're going to win the ring. I don't think Boogie's going to hurt them, but I don't think he's going to help them either.
but it just adds one more person that you have to double team.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you have to. How are you going to block Boogie Cousins one-on-one? How are you going to block Steph Curry one-on-one? If you double team anyone, you're leaving a great shooter open.
Well, that's
someone who
what
could
you make
score.
my point. That's why I'm saying that the Golden State Warriors are a lock to win it, because there's no team, even the Boston Celtics, who are young and great on defense, there's no team in the NBA that can guard all positions. With the Golden State Warriors, you cannot leave a single guy open. You know, Steph Curry can shoot. Klay Thompson can shoot. Kevin Durant can shoot. Draymond Green has been known to hit him. He's not a great shooter, but he can hit him. Now Boogie Cousins, he can shoot. Warriors are 100% locked to win the finals. If they don't, it's something's going to happen, an injury, or, you know, something's going to have to happen.
I'm with you. I think the Warriors are going to win it. But that don't upset me. But if you're not a Warriors fan, should they be upset? Is it like there's no point in watching next year? What is their motivation to tune into these games next year if it is a lock for the Warriors to win? What is their motivation?
Your motivation is because you want to see them lose, you know, and I think
or you want to witness history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I think the NBA, or I think the fans of the NBA have now came together, and it's all, we want to beat the Warriors, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the only team that I can see even rivaling the Warriors are the Houston Rockets, which will be in the Western Conference Finals. Warriors will win that, and then to make it to the NBA Finals, it'll be the Boston Celtics. But the Boston Celtics, as good as they are, as young as they are, as great of a defensive team as they are, it's still not KD. It's still not Klay Thompson. It's still not Boogie Cousins. It's still not Steph Curry. So that's my prediction. I think it's going to go that way. Let us know what you think, man. You know, it's a crazy year in NBA. It's a lot of moving parts, and LeBron James moves. Obviously, that's a huge splash in NBA free agency. But Boogie Cousins, you know, people are thinking that the NBA is completely shifted. I think the NBA was already like that prior to Boogie being there.
Definitely.
But now this is just like another...
100%.
Are you serious? Yeah. Let us know what you think, and
leave your comments. Yeah, let us know what you think. Are the Warriors a lock to win next year? Or do you see any flaws? Do you see Boogie Cousins coming to this Warrior team and like disrupting the chemistry they have? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like what we're doing here, please subscribe and give us a like. Or say, hey, you guys absolutely suck balls.
please do.
Peace out, guys.